Hello, ladies and gentlemen. In today's tutorial, I'm going to show you how you can utilize the Contacts tab on your CRM for easy contact management. First of all, let's see how you can add a contact manually in your CRM. You'll click on the little plus button here. This dialog box will open up. You can add the name here, their email, and if you want to add their phone number, you can select contact type, time zone as well, and if you want to enable DND on some channels or not. You can also add their personal picture up here in the personal logo section, and you can hit save to create their contact. It will open up the contact page. Let's say you want to change the pipelines for a few contacts or all of the contacts. You will select those contacts and click on this button to change the pipeline for that or those contact. You will select the stage you want to put those contacts in. Let's say you want to give the opportunity name the actual contact name, and you want to input a source, for example, FB. Let's say you want to give it a lead value, you can input it here, and you can select the opportunity status as well. You need to give it a description or a name for the action to start running and show up under bulk actions. And for example, test pipeline change. You click on add update opportunity. You can see that the bulk action has been scheduled. Click here to view the progress. The bulk actions will show up here. Test pipeline change complete, successful. Let's go under opportunities and see if all those fell in. So yeah, those came into the opportunities section. Now let's cover the next one. Let's say you were to add a few of these leads into a nurture, campaign nurture, or an email nurture or something. You will select those contacts and you'll click on OK, proceed on this dialog box. You will select the workflow you want to add the leads in. You can give it an action. Let's say you want to add all of them at a scheduled time or add them in drip mode in a scheduled time. You can enter the action name here. For example, bulk contact nurturing test. You will select the start date and time it will start on, batch quantity, if you want it to repeat after a certain days or not. You can turn off the days you're not available. You can select the hours it should run between, probably your office hours, because you don't need messages going outside your office hours and somebody replying outside your office hours and you're not there to reply back. And you can simply click on add to campaign workflow and all of these leads will be added to that campaign workflow. I'm going to just cancel because we didn't want to show you the emails and SMS going out. Now, the next one is, for example, if you want to bulk SMS the leads, you'll select those leads and click on send SMS, and the SMS box will open up after clicking on OK, proceed. You can select from SMS templates as well. Otherwise, you can type in the message here. Same kind of controls here if you want to send all at once or send all at a scheduled time or send in drip mode. You can select the start date and time, batch quantity, repeat after certain days, turn off the days you're off and select the office hours here and then click send SMS and it will be sent. Next one is sending email. It's also similar to the previous one, but it has the email builder in there. It has the email creator where you can add the from name, from email, email subject, add the email content, attach files if you want to, and same kind of option, send all at scheduled time or send in drip mode. And then we have add tag adding option. Let's say you want to bulk tag your leads and you want workflows running in the background from those tags. So you can simply select a tag, name the action, and click on add, and those tags will be added. So you can see those tags are now added. For example, you want to remove QA test tag from these leads. You can search QA test here, and all the leads that have QA test tag will appear up. And let's say you want to remove that tag, you will select that tag, and that tag will be removed. So you can see that all the tags have been removed now. Let's say you want to bulk delete the contacts. You can select the contacts from here that you want to delete. For example, I want to delete this one, this one, this one, and this one. I'll just select them and I'll click on delete contacts and confirm deletion, and it will delete. For example, I want to restore the deleted contacts. I'll go into restore and I can select the contacts I want to restore and click on restore, and those will be added back into the smart lists tab. So you can see the ones that I restored are now back in contacts. For example, I want to delete these ones. I'll simply click on delete again, and I can go into bulk actions to revert it as well. Come here and click on restore, and it will be restored. So there are two ways of deleting and restoring. I think it's still restoring those contacts. I think it's restored now. Yeah, so those contacts just came back. Now, how to send review requests to certain contacts. For example, I want to send John Smith and Abdullah review requests. I'll click on send review requests button, and it will ask me if I want to send the review request via SMS or via email, and again the action name, and then send review request, and the review request will be sent out according to whatever settings you have in your reputation tab for review requests. Let's say you want to bulk export your contacts, you will select the contacts and click on this export contacts button to bulk export. After clicking this export contacts button, the file will be downloaded on your desktop. Let's say you want to import contacts, you'll click on the import contacts button, you'll select a mock data file or whatever file you are importing from your other CRM here. I'm just gonna upload a mock data file. I'll click on next, and it will ask me what fields do I need to match. For example, I don't want the state to come in. I'll just change state to select, and state will not be mapped. And you can click on don't import data in unmatched columns, and nothing will be matched for state. Or if I want to match state to a column, I'll select state here, and it will be mapped to state. I'll click on next. I can give it a friendly import name. If I check this box, create a list of contacts from the import, it will create a smart list for with this name, import name, and it will appear up here. I'll just show you that in a bit. And for example, if you want to add or update existing contacts, you'll select this radio button. If you just want to add new contact records, you'll select this one. And if you only want to update existing contact records, you'll select this one. But right now we are just adding and updating the existing contact records. And CRM has the functionality to find duplicates, and it will find existing contacts based on primary email or phone number or none. Or you can add a secondary preference for phone number, for example. You can also add a tag here. For example, you want to add the QA test tag here, and you can directly add them to a workflow. For example, you want all of the leads to go into a certain pipeline. You will select that workflow here and send those leads in directly to a pipeline. I'm going to click on submit, and all the leads will be uploaded. I can click here to view the progress. So it shows that 300 contacts have been imported. Let's go back and see. So you can see that 300 contacts were just imported. If I want to revert this import, for example, I'll simply refresh so that I can see the all the contacts, no cached contacts. I'll wait for it to refresh completely, and then I'll go into the mock data tab. I can delete all of those by selecting them and selecting all 300 records, or I can go to the bulk actions to revert the import. Once it's reverted, all the contacts and the smart list will go away. I think the smart list won't be reverted automatically. Let's find out by refreshing. Where you will have to click on manage smart list and come in here. But for example, you want to duplicate the smart list, or if you want list name, you can do so from here. And if you want to delete the smart list, you delete it. Now let's come back to where we were. We have already reverted the. Now let's cover how you can associate two contacts and merge them. For example, these two are duplicates and I want to merge these. I'll simply click on this merge button. I just have to select which record to keep. For example, I want to keep this email and all the informations stay from this record. I'll simply type and confirm here to confirm the changes and I'll hit resolve to resolve those duplicates. Now, how to prevent duplicates from happening in the CRM? You will simply have to go under settings, scroll down on right side until you find out contact deduplication preferences and you will disallow this and it will be automatically saved. You can refresh to find out if your changes have been saved. Sometimes there are bugs that are preventing from changes to be saved in the CRM, but yeah, it just not saved. Okay, now let's head back into contacts. Now we are going to find out how you can navigate through your contact records or how you can associate two contacts with one company. First, we'll create a company. For example, you want to create a new company named Acme LLC. You can add their phone number, email, website, description, street address, etc. here, and you can click on Add Company to create that company. Now let's see. I want to associate John Smith to a company. I'll come into John Smith's contact record. I'll come into the company tab, and I will associate Acme LLC with John Smith. Now let's say I want to go to the next contact. You can easily navigate to the next contact by pressing this little arrow button to go to the next contact. For example, you have selected a few contacts and you want to navigate through those only. You will select those contacts and you will have only four of those selected and you can navigate through those easily. Now, the next thing we'll cover is how to utilize the document manager in the contact, how to schedule appointment from the contact, and a lot of other features from the contact page. But before that, let's see what this column tab does and what more filters are. So you can add more columns in your contact list. For example, you want to see which pipeline your leads are in or what time zone your leads are in. If you want to see the state as well, you can do so by enabling those columns and stuff will appear up. For example, you want to filter your leads by an opportunity name. You will select that opportunity here. You will select the pipeline stage here. For example, sales pipeline and whatever pipeline your opportunity is in, you will click on apply. You can save that as a smart list. For example, you just want to see lead ins in your contact list. From the sales pipeline, you will save that as a smart list and it will show up for all those opportunities in that specific pipeline. You can filter by tags as well, or you can utilize other filters that you want to. For example, you want to filter by QA test, but right now there is no lead tagged as QA test, so nothing will appear up. You can also filter by company name. You can also filter by a lot of other things like custom fields, pipeline stages, activity, attribution types, etc., etc. D&D as well, and a lot of other filters. pretty self-explanatory stuff here. We have already covered bulk actions, restore. Now let's come to tasks. Tasks will be associated to the contacts that you have in your CRM, or you can have standalone tasks as well that will be assigned to users only. For example, this is a test task that is associated to this contact and it is due in 1 day. You can mark it as complete from here, or you can edit or delete the task from here, or you can add a new task. You can add their title, description, select the assigned user, associate it with the contact, etc. You can filter by contact, you can filter by assigned user, you can filter by status, and you can sort by due date. We have already covered company and manage smart lists. Now head back to the smart list tab and let's see what's inside a contact page. So first of all, on left side, you will see that there is the contact fields that include their contact records, including name, email, phone number, date of birth, etc., their address, etc., and then some custom fields that you have added in your CRM. You can add tags from here on the lead. You can add them into a workflow directly, or you can see the history of workflows they were added in. You can add them to a pipeline or change the pipeline settings, sorry, the opportunity settings, like whatever their opportunity name is, whatever pipeline stage they are in, you can input their opportunity value. You can assign a user from here. You can add, remove followers, and you can update the opportunity or delete or cancel it. You can assign membership offer from here. You can enable, disable D&D channels. You can view audit logs for that contact. You can also assign a user to the contact from here. You can also add followers, for example. Followers will be able to see the lead, but they will not be the owner of the lead. Now let's see the since we don't have a phone number attached to this contact, SMS is not appearing up here. Let's add a phone number here so we can see the SMS as well. You always have to save the contact fields until and unless you have Marketer's Toolkit, which allows you to autosave contact fields. Now I'm going to refresh and the SMS will appear up. As you can see now, the SMS tab has appeared up here. You can type in your SMS that you want to send. You can add files to it. You can insert an emoji. You can insert a template or use a template. You can utilize the custom fields or custom values you have in your CRM. You can press this clear button and the SMS will be cleared. You can send it at a scheduled time from this button, or you can just press the send button to send it out. Then we have the email builder here, where you can add the from name from email. You can CC BCC from here. You can add the subject here and the email you want to send. You can format your email, bold, italic, font size, colors, indents, etc. You can attach files to it. You can add link to it, add an image, emoji. You can utilize a template, request payment, or you can utilize the custom fields or values. Again, the clear and send button are here with the scheduled button as well. You can hide the tab by pressing this arrow button. And these are activity cards that you have in your CRM, which allows you to view whatever activity that has been going on. Here's a call button, which will allow you to call the person. You can mark the conversation as unread by pressing this button. You can add filters for have to select the activity shown that one. Then we have tasks here as well, where you can add a task that will be associated with this contact. Then we have the notes filter where you can plus add button to add a note and it will be associated with this contact only. You can schedule an appointment from here by pressing the add button. You can select the calendar you want the appointment to go in. You can give it a title and press the book appointment button to book the appointment. Pretty self-explanatory stuff. And then we have the documents tab here where you can attach files with a contact. You can simply press upload button and it will be associated with this contact. And then you have the payments tab here where you can see the old transactions, subscriptions, or invoices that have been sent out, or if you want to charge the contact right now. So that's all for today. Please leave a comment below if you have any questions. Thank you so much for watching. Take care.